Welcome to Comedy Global. Tennis legend Roger Federer is retiring. When he said on Thursday that he will stop playing competitive tennis after this week's Laver Cup in London, he confirmed what tennis fans all across the world had long feared. The 41-year-old Swiss, who owns 20 Grand Slam titles and is widely regarded as the greatest player to ever pick up a racket, hasn't competed since last year's Wimbledon. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries, Federer said on a post on Instagram. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I'm 41 years old. I've played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I would ever have dreamt, and now I must recognize when it's time to end my competitive career. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event. I will play more tennis in the future, of course, but just not in Grand Slams or on the tour.
To my tennis family and beyond. Of all the gifts that tennis has given me over the years, the greatest, without a doubt, has been the people I've met along the way. My friends, my competitors, and most of all the fans who give the sport its life. Today, I want to share some news with all of you. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I am 41 years old. I've played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamt, and now I must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event.
Federer, who dominated men's tennis after winning his first Grand Slam title at Wimbledon in 2003, has been troubled by injuries in recent years. He has undergone 3 knee operations in the last 2 years, and his last competitive match was a quarter-final defeat against Poland's Hubert Hurkacz at the 2021 Wimbledon. Federer has announced he planned to return to the tour when he teams up with longtime rival and friend Rafa Nadal to play doubles at the Laver Cup in London. He had also planned to play at the Swiss Indoors tournament at home in Basel. After Roger Federer's announcement that next week's Laver Cup will be his final ATP event, his friend and rival Rafael Nadal said that it's a sad day for him personally and for sports around the world, adding that he wishes this would have never come. Federer's greatest on-court adversary, Nadal, acknowledged their rivalry and their off-court friendship in his retirement message written on social media. Dear Roger, my friend and rival, I wish this day would never have come. It's a sad day for me personally and for sports around the world. It's been a pleasure, but also an honor and privilege to share all these years with you, living so many amazing moments on and off the court, said Nadal in a tweet. We will have many more moments to share together in the future. There are still lots of things to do together. We know that. For now, I truly wish you all the happiness with your wife, Milka, your kids, your family, and enjoy what's ahead of you. I'll see you in London, he added. For 6 years during the Swiss career, the two tennis giants shared the #1 and #2 ATP world rankings, often meeting each other in Grand Slam finals, some of which have been labeled the greatest matches in history. Among those sending congratulations to the 41-year-old icon for his tremendous career was 23-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams, who said she was evolving away from tennis, with last week's US Open expected to be her final tournament. Serena Williams welcomed Roger Federer to the Tennis Retirement Club on Thursday, saying she has always admired and looked up to the Swiss legend. I wanted to find the perfect way to say this, as you so eloquently put this game to rest, perfectly done, just like your career. Williams said in an Instagram post, I have always looked up to you and admired you. Our paths were always so similar, so much the same. You inspired countless millions and millions of people, including me, and we will never forget. Serena Williams came as close as she has come to firmly saying her own career is complete by welcoming Federer into the retirement club. I applaud you and look forward to you all that you do in the future. Williams wrote, welcome to the retirement club and thank you for being you. Roger Federer. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Comedy Global.